Bravo's smiling face with hard eyes. Zoey Klein marriage. Zoey pregnant. Jen Arnold gifted $1 million house. The little couple. Hello friends, I am Elena. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The world of the little couple has always been filled with love, milestones, and emotional family moments, but the latest updates surrounding Zoey Klein have taken the Bravo community by storm. Fans are overjoyed and celebrating major life changes for Zoey, who has grown up before our very eyes. From her earliest days on the show as the sweet little girl adopted from India to now stepping into womanhood with grace and joy, Zoey has truly blossomed. The recent news of her marriage, pregnancy, and a jaw-dropping $1 million house gifted by Jen Arnold has left audiences stunned and thrilled at the same time. Zoey's marriage was a heartwarming event that represented not only her personal growth but also the love and support of her incredible family. Viewers who have followed the Klein family journey know that Zoey has always been cherished, encouraged, and guided by her parents, Jen Arnold and Bill Klein. Both of them took pride in raising Zoey and her brother Will with the values of kindness, strength, and resilience. That foundation has now carried Zoey into her adult life, where she has found love and partnership. Fans celebrated the wedding across social media, posting congratulations and expressing how emotional it felt to see little Zoey all grown up. Marriage is a big step in anyone's life, but for Zoey it was especially meaningful because it symbolized the beginning of her independent chapter. Surrounded by family and friends, Zoey tied the knot in a joyful ceremony. Though the details remain private out of respect for her new life, it is clear from fan reactions that this milestone meant a lot to everyone who has watched her journey unfold on screen. Many followers said they still remember her early episodes on The Little Couple and were in awe to see her as a bride. Shortly after the marriage news came the shocking but joyful revelation that Zoey is pregnant. Klein family wasted no time in sharing their excitement. Jen and Bill are beyond thrilled to step into the new role of grandparents. For Jen, who has spent much of her life advocating for family, medical care, and the importance of love, this pregnancy announcement is a full-circle moment. Fans are buzzing with anticipation about how Zoey will handle motherhood, especially since she grew up watching Jen's nurturing guidance. The Bravo audience has long admired Zoey's spirit, and now they will get to witness her stepping into one of life's most beautiful roles, becoming a mom. Social media platforms erupted with excitement, with fans commenting how surreal it felt to hear about Zoey's pregnancy. Many pointed out that it feels like just yesterday that Jen and Bill introduced Zoey to the world after her adoption. To think that the once shy, playful little girl is now preparing to have a child of her own is a moment that deeply touches the fanbase. This generational transition highlights the passage of time and the way families grow, evolve, and flourish. As if marriage and pregnancy weren't enough, another stunning piece of news captured headlines. Jen Arnold gifted Zoey and her new family a $1 million home. The gesture reflects Jen's endless devotion to her children and her desire to see them thrive. Known for her generosity and loving spirit, Jen has always put family first. The gift of a house is not only a financial blessing but also a symbol of stability and security for Zoey as she embarks on this new chapter of life. The house itself, according to reports, is nothing short of spectacular. With modern design, spacious rooms, and a warm environment perfect for raising a family, the property represents everything Jen wants for her daughter: a safe, comfortable, and beautiful space to create memories. Fans were amazed by this news, with many expressing admiration for Jen's dedication and selflessness. Through years of watching Jen balance her career as a doctor, her marriage to Bill, and raising her children, viewers are not surprised by her ability to give so much to her loved ones. Bill Klein also expressed his happiness over the milestones. Known for his humor and big heart, Bill has always been the pillar of support within the family. His joy at Zoey's marriage, pregnancy, and new home reflects the pride of a father who has watched his little girl grow into an independent woman. Fans have often said that Bill and Jen's parenting has been inspirational, and this new chapter proves that their love and guidance have shaped Zoey into someone capable of creating her own happy family. The Bravo audience has always loved The Little Couple for its mix of real-life struggles, achievements, and tender family bonds. The show has shown viewers how Jen and Bill navigated challenges with positivity and resilience. Now, seeing Zoey step into marriage, motherhood, and homeownership is like watching a continuation of that legacy. Fans have commented that the Klein family feels like their own, which is why these updates spark so much collective celebration. Zoey's pregnancy has also opened discussions about her journey as a mother-to-be. Supporters are eager to follow her experiences, from baby announcements to nursery preparations. Some even speculate that Zoey may share parts of her motherhood journey with the Bravo community, creating opportunities for fans to continue feeling connected. The excitement of a new generation entering the Klein family is undeniable, and fans are already dreaming about baby names, gender reveals, and the joy that will come when Jen and Bill become grandparents. The $1 million house gift is also a hot topic among fans, many of whom feel inspired by Jen's example of parental generosity. Some discussions even highlight the importance of supporting children as they enter new phases of life, showing that financial stability and love can make all the difference. Jen's gesture is not just about money, it's about providing Zoey with the best start possible as she builds her own family. For Zoey, the future looks incredibly bright. She has a loving husband, a baby on the way, and a beautiful home to raise her family. With parents like Jen and Bill always by her side, she is stepping into this new phase with strong guidance and endless love. Fans believe that Zoey will carry forward the same values she learned from her parents: compassion, resilience, and dedication to family. As news continues to spread, the Bravo world is buzzing with joy. Zoey's marriage, pregnancy, and new home have given viewers reasons to celebrate and reflect on how far the Klein family has come. What started as a story about two little people raising a family has now expanded into a multi-generational tale of love and growth. The excitement for Zoey's baby, the admiration for Jen's generosity, and the pride in Zoey's accomplishments are proof that the family's story continues to inspire millions. Kleins remain proof that family love is the greatest gift of all. From adoption journeys to weddings and new babies, they have shared their hearts with the world. And now, with Zoey's new chapter, the story is richer than ever. Fans will be watching closely, cheering them on, and celebrating every milestone along the way. In the end, the little couple is more than just a reality show. It's a living, evolving story of resilience, family, and joy. Zoey's marriage, pregnancy, and $1 million house are simply the latest chapters in a legacy of love that continues to grow. For fans, these moments are not just news. They are reminders of the beauty of family and the power of unconditional support. The Bravo audience can't wait to see what comes next for Zoey, Jen, Bill, and the entire Klein family. When it comes to TLC's beloved reality series The Little Couple, few stories have captured hearts quite like that of Dr. Jen Arnold and Bill Klein. The pair became household names after their show premiered, offering audiences an intimate look into their marriage, parenting journey, and professional lives. Over the years, the couple has faced countless challenges, including health scares, career changes, and relocations, yet they always seem to rise above with positivity and humor. Recently, however, the internet has been buzzing with rumors about divorce, and fans are eager to know the truth. To understand where these rumors come from and why their marriage has always been such a central part of their story, it's worth taking a deeper look into their relationship history and how they've navigated public speculation. Jen and Bill's love story began in a way that many fans find charming. Both little people, they had grown up facing unique obstacles and learning to adapt in a world not designed for their stature. They first met through an online dating service, and after a whirlwind romance, they tied the knot in 2008. From the very beginning, their marriage was based on trust, respect, and shared values. Their personalities complemented one another. Jen's determined, focused, and sometimes more serious nature paired perfectly with Bill's lighthearted humor and laid-back energy. Their dynamic became one of the most beloved aspects of The Little Couple. As their marriage unfolded on television, fans witnessed them tackle major life milestones together. Perhaps one of the most inspiring journeys was their road to parenthood. After dealing with fertility struggles and acknowledging the potential complications of Jen's health, the couple decided to pursue adoption. In 2013, they adopted their son Will from China, and later that same year, they welcomed their daughter Zoey from India. The adoption process wasn't easy. There were emotional ups and downs, moments of uncertainty, and adjustments to life as new parents, but Jen and Bill approached it as a team. Their bond seemed to grow even stronger as they embraced their roles as mom and dad. However, alongside joyful moments, the couple also faced trials that tested their marriage in very real ways. Jen's health battles were some of the most significant challenges. A cancer diagnosis in 2013 shocked fans and added strain to their lives. Bill stepped up as a caregiver and source of strength for his wife, showing just how deeply committed they were to each other. They weathered surgeries, treatments, and long recoveries, all while continuing to raise their young children and film their show. For many fans, this period became proof of the couple's resilience. The public nature of their relationship has always been both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, the show gave Jen and Bill a platform to inspire others, especially families in the Little People community. On the other hand, it also invited scrutiny. Every move, every silence on social media, and every decision became fodder for speculation. In recent years, when the couple became less active on television, fans started to wonder if something was wrong. The lack of frequent updates from both Jen and Bill fueled whispers of marital issues and even divorce. These rumors have circulated online with varying intensity, but it's important to note that neither Jen nor Bill has ever confirmed such speculation. In fact, whenever they have shared updates, they've emphasized their continued commitment to family and each other. Relocations, such as their big move from Houston to Florida when Jen accepted a new role at a children's hospital, were sometimes misinterpreted by fans as signs of strain. But in reality, these moves reflected their shared decision-making and mutual support of one another's careers. The way divorce rumors spread so quickly around celebrity couples is nothing new. In the age of social media, a simple absence of photos together can spark an entire wave of gossip. For Jen and Bill, the lack of consistent updates on Instagram or Twitter sometimes leads people to assume the worst. Yet those who follow their story closely know that they often take breaks from the spotlight, focusing instead on raising Will and Zoey, managing their careers, and living as normal a life as possible. What makes Jen and Bill's marriage history stand out is how they've always managed to communicate openly about challenges. On their show, they didn't shy away from difficult topics, whether it was Jen's medical treatments, Bill's back surgeries, or the complexities of adoption. They allowed viewers to see not just the highlights but also the stress and disagreements that any couple faces. This transparency helped solidify them as relatable figures rather than picture-perfect TV personalities. Fans also remember the many light-hearted and tender moments that defined their relationship on screen. Bill's sense of humor often helped ease tense situations, while Jen's determination kept them grounded. They navigated disagreements with compromise and respect, showing that even in tough times their marriage was built on a foundation that could withstand pressure. So why do divorce rumors persist? Part of it is the natural curiosity audiences develop when they become invested in a couple's story. With the Little Couple no longer airing new episodes, fans feel disconnected and search for clues about their favorite family's current life. Tabloid culture amplifies these suspicions, turning small details into dramatic headlines. In truth, the absence of official updates doesn't equal marital trouble. It often just means a family is choosing privacy over publicity. Another reason is that Jen and Bill's story has always been larger than life. They defied odds, built a family against obstacles, and maintained careers in the public eye. For some, the idea of their marriage unraveling fits into a narrative of too good to be true. But those who admire them understand that their enduring partnership has already been tested in ways far beyond the average relationship. Ultimately, the history of Jen Arnold and Bill Klein's marriage is one of perseverance, love, and teamwork. They've shown that challenges, whether medical, personal, or professional, can be faced with resilience when two people are committed to each other. Divorce rumors may come and go, but what remains consistent is their legacy as a couple who let the world into their lives and inspired millions along the way. As fans continue to wonder about their current status, it's worth remembering that Jen and Bill have always valued their family's well-being over public approval. Whether on camera or off, they've demonstrated that a strong marriage doesn't need constant validation from outsiders. Their history speaks for itself, and until either of them confirms otherwise, the rumors remain just that, rumors. When fans first met Jen Arnold on The Little Couple, they were immediately drawn to her bright smile, unwavering positivity, and inspiring story. Alongside her husband Bill Klein, Jen shared her life as a physician, wife, and eventually mother to two adopted children, Will and Zoey. But one of the most emotional and life-changing chapters in Jen's journey was when she received a devastating cancer diagnosis, an event that was bravely chronicled on the hit TLC show. Jen Arnold's story of cancer is not only about her personal battle but also a powerful testament to resilience, family support, and the importance of hope. As fans watched her go through the frightening experience, they saw a woman who refused to let the disease take away her optimism or her fight. The transparency with which she shared her diagnosis and treatment brought awareness to many and created an even stronger connection between Jen and the viewers who had followed her life for years. The diagnosis came at a particularly pivotal moment in Jen's life. She had just experienced the joy of adopting her two children, a long and emotional journey that she and Bill had shared with the audience. While she was settling into motherhood, balancing her career as a respected neonatologist and enjoying family life, she suddenly found herself faced with a serious medical crisis. Jen revealed that she had been diagnosed with a rare form of cancer, stage 3 choriocarcinoma, a type of cancer that can develop from pregnancy-related tissue. For Jen, the news was overwhelming. As a doctor herself, she fully understood the gravity of the diagnosis. But rather than retreating into privacy, she made the courageous choice to allow TLC cameras to capture her journey. She wanted viewers to see the reality of what battling cancer looks like, especially for someone who is also managing family, career, and health struggles. By doing so, Jen not only gave fans an inside look at her strength but also provided inspiration to countless people facing similar battles. Throughout the episodes chronicling her diagnosis, treatment, and recovery, fans saw just how much Jen leaned on her family. Bill Klein, her devoted husband, became her rock during this incredibly difficult time. He managed household responsibilities, cared for their children, and served as Jen's constant source of emotional support. Bill's presence reminded viewers of the deep bond between the couple and showed how true partnership shines brightest during the toughest challenges. Their love story, which had always been a highlight of The Little Couple, became even more meaningful as they confronted cancer together. Viewers also saw Jen's vulnerability during her treatments. Chemotherapy took a visible toll on her, leaving her fatigued and weak. There were moments of doubt and tears, but there were also moments of laughter and determination. Jen made sure that even during her lowest points, she never lost sight of the bigger picture: her family, her career, and her future. This duality of struggle and perseverance was what made her story so relatable and inspiring to those who watched. One of the most moving aspects of Jen's journey was how she continued to prioritize her children, even when she was undergoing exhausting treatments. She wanted to maintain as much normalcy as possible for Will and Zoey, shielding them from the full weight of her illness while still being honest in age-appropriate ways. The show highlighted touching moments where Jen's children brought her comfort, giving her the strength to keep going. Fans admired how Jen managed to balance motherhood with her own battle for survival, and many saw her as a symbol of courage. Jen also used her medical knowledge to advocate for herself during treatment. Being a doctor gave her a unique perspective, but it also meant she was fully aware of the challenges ahead. She explained the details of her diagnosis and treatment in a way that educated viewers, breaking down complex medical terms into something understandable. This transparency helped raise awareness about rare cancers and the importance of early detection and specialized treatment. As her treatment progressed, viewers celebrated every milestone with her, whether it was completing a round of chemotherapy, receiving encouraging test results, or regaining strength after a difficult period. The emotional investment of fans was immense because Jen had always opened her heart on camera. Her battle against cancer became not just her own but a journey shared by the countless people who admired her. Eventually, Jen announced the incredible news that she was cancer-free. The relief and joy were palpable, both for her family and for fans who had anxiously followed her story. The show captured the triumph of her recovery, turning one of the darkest times in her life into a testimony of hope and perseverance. Jen's victory over cancer was not only personal but also symbolic. It showed that even in the face of overwhelming odds, strength, love, and determination can carry someone through. The episodes chronicling Jen's cancer diagnosis and recovery became some of the most emotional and impactful in the history of the little couple. Fans praised her honesty and courage for sharing such an intimate and painful chapter of her life. Many viewers reached out with their own stories of battling illness, creating a sense of community and solidarity. Jen's openness gave comfort to those who were going through similar experiences, proving that no one has to fight alone. Even after her recovery, Jen has continued to advocate for cancer awareness and the importance of medical care. She remains vocal about the need for compassion, research, and support for those facing health battles. Her story is not defined solely by her diagnosis, but by her decision to face it head-on and share it with the world. Today, Jen Arnold continues to inspire fans with her resilience. Her battle with cancer is a reminder that life can change in an instant, but strength and hope can see us through the darkest days. For the little couple viewers, Jen's story stands as one of the most powerful narratives ever shared on reality television. It was not just about the struggles, but also about the triumph of the human spirit, the importance of family, and the courage to keep fighting no matter the odds. In the end, Jen Arnold's cancer journey chronicled on the little couple became more than a television storyline. It became a symbol of perseverance. Her willingness to share her most vulnerable moments allowed others to feel less alone, while her recovery gave people hope that better days can come after even the hardest battles. The legacy of that chapter in her life continues to resonate, proving that Jen Arnold is not just a doctor, mother, and wife, but also a true fighter and inspiration to millions.